In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to create an interactive dashboard that pulls data from your Mailchimp account. And to do this, I'm going to use the free web app Style BI. So to start off with, I signed into Style BI. I'm going to click Connect to Data Source. I'm going to scroll through the list of possible data sources and select Mailchimp. Click Create. Now, first, I need to enter my Mailchimp data center. To find out what your data center is, log into your Mailchimp account and look at the URL. You can see my data center is US5 right here because I'm in the US, but log on to yours to see what yours is. So I'm going to enter my data center here, and you'll see that when I do, the URL updates with the data center to show the URL that I would enter into a browser to view my Mailchimp account. So to confirm that you got the data center right, you can look at the URL section here and then flip to the URL of your Mailchimp account, and they should match. Next, I'm going to need to enter my API key. So to create and copy a Mailchimp API key, go to Mailchimp, click on your profile icon in the top right, click on Profile, then click on Extras, then API keys. Scroll down to see any existing API keys. Now, to copy your API key, you're going to have to create it, because once you create an API key, you can only copy it once. So I'm going to create a new one now. Click Create a Key, give your API key a name, click Generate Key. So now I have a new API key. I'm going to click Copy to Clipboard to copy it. And this is also where you would paste it somewhere where you can save it, so that you don't have to generate a new one every time you need to enter it. Next, I'm going to paste the API key into the section label as such. Click OK. Next step is to click Create a Query. Select Mailchimp Query. And I'm going to use the List Members endpoint. So I'm going to scroll down and select List Members. There it is. Now for list members, I need a list ID. So to get this, I'm going to go back to Mailchimp. Now, lists are now called audiences in Mailchimp. So I'm going to click Audience. I'm going to then click Audience Dashboard. And then in this drop down here, I'm going to select View Audiences. Now in the drop down for the audience I'm going to use, I'm going to select Audience Settings. In the audience settings, I see an audience ID right here. This is my list ID. So I'm going to use this button to copy the audience ID. And I'm going to paste the audience ID to where it says list ID. Scroll down, click OK. And now I'm going to save my data worksheet. Click OK. And next I'm going to click Create Dashboard. And I'm not going to use the visualization recommender for this dashboard. So I'm going to click Finished. I'm going to click Continue. And I'm going to save my blank dashboard. Click OK. And next I'm going to click the pencil button to edit my blank dashboard. Okay, so I think I'd like to create a chart that will break down the contacts based on their source. So I'm going to drag out a chart, click Edit, click through the full editor, and I need an ID to aggregate on. So I'm going to drag in members web ID. Now that defaults to a sum. So I'm going to change that to a distinct count of the IDs. Okay. And next I'm going to find the source dimension, and I'm going to drag that into the x-axis. Okay. So now I have a breakdown of the contacts by source, and I think I'd like to add another dimension. So I'm going to include status. I'm going to drag members status into color. So now I see which ones are subscribed and unsubscribed. And I think I'd like to have red for unsubscribed, because that's not good. So I'm going to change the color here. Okay. Click Finish. So now I have a chart that breaks down contacts based on both their source and also whether or not the contact has unsubscribed. But I think I would like to add some filters to help me explore this data. So I'm going to expand my query here, and I'm going to look for some other dimensions to include. And I think I'll include whether the member is a VIP. And I think I'll also drag out member's email type. Now, both of these are dimensions, so they default as selection list. So what I can do is when I preview the dashboard, I can make the chart update to show just the members who are not VIP, for example, or just the members with the email type HTML. And the chart will change to show the breakdown of just those contacts that fit those dimensions. So if I want to see this breakdown for the VIP members with the email type HTML, I can select those and I can save my view of the dashboard and export my view of the dashboard as an Excel file. And that's how you create an interactive dashboard that pulls data from your Mailchimp account.